Canton, 1801. The South China Sea is a lawless expanse of salt, silk, and silver, ruled by the tides. Among the floating brothels lived Shi, a woman with no power, but a mind sharper than any blade. When the pirate commander Ching Shih captured her, he didn't find a victim. He found his equal. She agreed to marriage on one condition: half of everything he owned, and half of his command. For 6 years, they built an empire. Together, they turned a ragtag group of outlaws into a naval superpower. But the sea is a cruel mistress. In 1807, a sudden typhoon claimed Ching Shih, leaving the fleet leaderless. The commanders expected a widow to weep. Instead, they found a queen ready to take the throne. To secure her power, she allied with her husband's protégé, Zhang Bao. A partnership that would terrify the world. Power is nothing without discipline. Ching Shih drafted a code of laws that brought order to the chaos. Disobey an order. Beheaded. Steal from the communal treasury. Beheaded. The rules were absolute and the price was blood. She protected the women they captured. Any pirate who mistreated a prisoner met a swift and terminal end. Her fleet grew to 1,800 ships. 80,000 pirates under one banner. The red flag was supreme. They didn't just loot ships. They taxed entire coastal villages, running a shadow government the emperor couldn't touch. British merchants and Portuguese sailors whispered her name in fear. She was the mistress of the South China Sea. Every merchant ship paid a fee to pass. To sail without her permission was a death sentence. The Qing dynasty realized they weren't fighting a pirate. They were fighting a rival empire on the water. The emperor struck back. A massive imperial fleet was sent to destroy her. It was a massacre. She didn't just win, she captured their ships. 63 government vessels joined her fleet in a single day. Desperate, the emperor turned to the west. He hired the British and the Portuguese to finish the job. In 1809, they trapped her in Chung Bay. For 9 days, the combined navies hammered her positions. The air was thick with sulfur. Her ships were burning, her men were tired, and the exit was blocked. But Ching Shih was a master of the tides. She waited for the wind to shift, then launched her counterattack. Using fireships and superior knowledge of the coast, she broke the blockade and vanished into the fog. 3 empires had tried to sink her. All 3 had failed. She was the undisputed queen of the ocean. She knew that glory on the sea eventually ends in a grave. She decided to win the final game. In 1810, she walked into the governor's office, unarmed, to negotiate the terms of her own surrender. She demanded a full pardon for her men, the right to keep her riches, and a title of nobility. The emperor agreed. The most successful pirate in history didn't die in a fight. She retired in peace. She spent her final years in Canton, running a successful gambling house and salt trade business. Ching Shih proved that a woman from the docks could bring empires to their knees, and walk away a legend. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and click the bell icon for more interesting videos.